Well, many of us have struggled with weight loss at least once in our lifetime. Our next guest this morning is no exception. When Nancy BOULWARE finally found the program that helped her lose weight, she turned it into a passion to help others.
This morning, we welcome Nancy BOULWARE, owner of Skinny Me in Rock Hill, and Richard BOULWARE, a cardiovascular medicine-trained physician's assistant with Skinny Me. Welcome to both of you.
Indeed.
Good morning. Thank you.
I think this story kind of resonates with a lot of people, right? Because people vacillate from going from weight loss to weight gain to weight loss to weight gain to weight loss, and it becomes a cycle. Now, your story kind of resonates, and we want you to go ahead and tell us about your story and how was your journey in weight loss?
Well, I can tell you it was about an 8-year struggle.
Wow.
I had no idea it was going to be that difficult to lose weight. We had children in our early 30s. I had 2 children back to back, 15 months apart. And probably packed on about 40 pounds, just, you know, back to back like that, and did every diet out there. I'm talking, go to the classes once a week, clap of hands, you lose half a pound, and did that for about 8 years. I ordered all the foods off the internet. I did low fat, low carb, high fat, no carb. We put you in ketoacidosis, no prevail. I just could not lose the weight. It was so frustrating, disappointing. You put so much emotion, time, and money into a program just to have nothing work. And finally, I found the right diet, and it worked for me, and here I am.
The diet you're talking about is the HCG diet. Can you tell us more about it?
Absolutely. It became my passion, honestly. I saw a girlfriend I hadn't seen in about a month, and she did the HCG program and lost a ton of weight. She's a little petite woman, so she carried it in the midsection, and I was like, oh my God, what did you do? I got to have that. And so I signed up and did the program, knew nothing about HCG at the time, but I was, you know, very dedicated, frustrated, and lost a ton of weight in 6 weeks, and I am the exact same weight I am
Get out of here.
today 7 years ago.
So how successful were you with this plan? I mean, even just going through it, how was it successful for you?
Like I said, I kept the weight off. It's a hormonal diet, so it is very detailed, and it works on a gland in your brain. And
what are we seeing right there?
Oh, that's my chunky picture that my husband
Those
picked out for me.
pictures are both you?
Yeah, that was after my 2 children. That's actually in Washington. We went on a trip there. I usually hide behind people, but yeah, that was me, and it was very frustrating.
I can imagine.
You know, it's hard, and people lose weight, and they gain it right back, and it's disappointing, and then they give up. But this other program, HCG, is the win-win. It's hormonal, and it just works beautifully.
Now, Richard, what are the health benefits of this particular program?
Well, with this particular program, Ramona, just in order to lose weight, this diet helps people tremendously just to lose what we call visceral fat, or the fat that gains around the organs or the midsection. And people feel better losing weight, but also kind of prevent other ongoing diseases that are associated with obesity, such as diabetes, heart disease, possibly strokes, and things like that.
So, Richard, what are the different types of fat? You mentioned this visceral fat. How dangerous is that visceral fat? And is it only muffin top stuff that we're talking about?
Well, yes, Eugene. So visceral fat is what we also call white adipose tissue. And this is the very stubborn fat that is oftentimes very difficult to lose with weight loss programs. And white adipose tissue or increased weight circumference is associated with what we call the metabolic syndrome, which increases the risk for strokes, heart attacks.
Wow.
And part of that syndrome includes the abdominal girth size over 40 inches in men or 35 inches in women, and also associated with high cholesterol, triglycerides, low HDL, insulin resistance, and high blood pressure.
Wow.
Nancy, I can imagine that after having such success, you wanted to spread the word, and you're doing that here and in Charleston, right?
Yes, both locations, and potentially in Manhattan. So yes, the passion just drove the business. I wanted everyone out there to know that this works, and our success rates are just through the roof. You know, you have to stick through the diet, and not all HCG programs are the same. So you really need to call around. We're in Rock Hill. It's about 20 minutes. It's not far from here. Very successful weight loss program. We help thousands and thousands of patients. I mean, they can drop some of their, like he was saying, health issues like high cholesterol, 40 to 60 points just in 6 weeks.
Wow.
And the doctors are going, oh my God, what are you doing? Keep doing what you're doing.
Well, keep doing what you're doing. Skinny Me has a special offer for Charlotte Today viewers. Okay, the first 20 people who called this morning and schedule a new patient consultation will receive 10% off. Just mentioning Charlotte Today, okay? For the offer, you just got to mention Charlotte Today, you're going to get 10% off. The number is 803-980-8446. That's 803-980-8446. Thank you very, very much.
You're so welcome.
Thank you.
Indeed.
Thank you.
All right, well, coming up on Charlotte